received an inquiry from a law firm. The question was quite simple. There was a personal injury action. There was a complaint filed. There was insurance. There was a settlement. Now, after the settlement, the law firm, because they needed the cash, took an advance from a financing company. And now the question is the money that they took from the finance company a loan, or is it income representing a portion of the settlement proceeds to which they were entitled as their fee? It's an interesting question, and I think it depends on which side of the table you sit as to what your answer is going to be. On the one side, the Internal Revenue Service would say it's income. Of course they would, because they want the tax money. But it's income because the settlement had already been determined, had already been signed off on, and the proceeds from the finance company merely represented an advance of those funds. From the lawyer's perspective, they had to sign a loan agreement. And that loan agreement provided certain parameters, including payment of interest and so forth. So from the lawyer's perspective, they want that to be considered as a loan, since the money did not come from the insurance company. It came from a financing company unrelated to the insurance company. Now, it seems to me that it's a very aggressive position to say that this is a loan, because the amount of the legal fee is set. It's just a question of when you're going to get paid. However, there's a difference between tax avoidance and tax evasion. In this particular event, though it be an aggressive stand on the part of the lawyer, I think it's arguable to say that it was a loan and not income yet. At the worst, in the event of an audit, the Internal Revenue Service would assess an interest factor rather than a penalty. But check with your accountant, check with your tax lawyer. This obviously, by virtue of the question being asked of me, is not an isolated question. And many of you in the personal injury arena are facing this on a regular basis. Because, as we know, fighting personal injury matters, particularly in mass tort actions, requires a tremendous amount of financing, and we get that financing from outside third-party sources. Now, are those monies loans, expenses, or income? An important issue for you to pay attention to. Thanks for joining us today.